Hello, cadets. This badge that we're going to be working on today is the Science of Happiness badge. So the purpose of this badge is for you to learn not only how to make yourself happier, but those around you and the science behind it all. What makes us happy? So you'll be learning all of those things during this badge. And I think right now is a great time for Girl Scouts to be spreading happiness around and just showing their Girl Scout pride and being a sister to everyone and just spreading smiles. So I encourage you for some of the activities to find things around your house to make. Otherwise, a lot of it is going to be recording in a notebook or online on a Word document, your results and your thoughts and feelings about everything. In this badge, you're going to be both the experimenter and the person doing some of the activities. So we'll focus on things that you can do for yourself, as well as looking at other people and seeing how you can help them as well. I want to make sure that you keep a journal of your progress because some of these things that we'll be looking at take a little bit of time. So they might take a week or two to do, and it's important to keep notes so that you can go back and look at your progress from where you started to how you finish. So let's go ahead and get started. Step one of this badge is make yourself happier. So I want you to think about what is it that makes you happy? Is it money, cool clothes, living on an island, being with your best friends? Those are things that might make us happy for a long time or for a short time, but they might not make us happy long term. So science has shown that the things that make us the happiest are pleasure, so doing things that we enjoy doing, engagement, so how much do we feel interested in the activity that we're doing or the people that we're doing the activity with, and the third is meaning. How connected do you feel to that activity? So I want you to think of those three things and the things that make you happy. So one of those things for me would be coaching. I love doing things to help girls. I love playing the sport of softball. It brings everybody together. I'm really happy when I am coaching. So that's something that all three of those hit for me. So in order for you to look at those things, I want you to do a couple things to see what makes you happy. And the first is to find a journal, or if you don't like writing, you can type it out. But every day for 2 weeks, I want you to write down 3 small blessings that happened to you that day, or 3 things that just made your day or were happy in your day. And it might feel a little awkward or uncomfortable at first. However, once you start doing it, it becomes really easy to think of 3 things that have made your day better. And they could be really small things or really big things, just 3 things that make you feel happier. You can also, if you don't want to write, you can walk around your house or your neighborhood and just look at things and maybe take photos of things that make your day brighter. It could be fresh flowers, it could be a dog, it could be the birds chirping. But again, just document for 2 weeks those simple things that are making you feel happy and making you feel a little bit better. Once you've done that, you'll move to step 2. And that step is think differently for happiness. So we might not be able to always control what happens in our day. Something might happen, something might get canceled or postponed, but we can control how we react to those situations. So if you tend to be more optimistic or looking on the bright side, you tend to be happier, and research has shown that. So for the next 2 weeks, I want you to choose something to do for when you get upset about a situation. The first one is make a list of all of your strengths. So that could be, I'm very creative, I'm a great listener, I'm a good friend, I really like doing math. And if you're stuck making that list yourself, ask people that you care about. They have wonderful things to say about you, and you might not even think those things of yourself, but knowing that other people do is a great place. And so when you get upset, you can always look at that list and say, wow, I know I'm a really great listener, and that makes you feel good. Or you can decide to celebrate others' joy. So if you have a friend or a family member that just accomplished something really great, celebrate with them. Share with them why you're proud of them, why you're happy for them, and maybe write them a card, send them a video, talk to them on the phone. Just do something to show that you care and that you're celebrating with them and you're happy with them. And write down how you feel once you do that. You probably will be surprised that even though you might not be happy, after celebrating with someone over something really great, you do show more happiness. Step 3 is when we are going to start shifting from yourself to others' happiness. So step 3 is get happy through others. So this step, we're focusing on our relationships. And I want you to do one of these activities 3 times and record how it works so that you can have a little bit of data to back it up. The first option is you can thank a teacher, a coach, a mentor, just a caring adult, your troop leader. Write them a card, write them a letter, send them a video message, just explaining how they have influenced you and made a positive impact. After you've done that, journal down what was difficult about that. What was hard for you? Was talking to that person face-to-face hard? Was writing a letter difficult? Also write about what was easy. Was it easy to share with that person because you're comfortable sharing those things with that person? I also want you to write how you felt after you did that. Did you feel good? Did you feel the same? Did you feel bad? How long did that feeling last afterwards? Did it last for a minute? Did it last for an hour? Did it last for a long time? So document that, but do that to 3 different people so that you can gather some data on how you're feeling after doing those things. You can do that, or you can choose to make some art. Instead of writing a letter, you can make a piece of art, you can do digital art, you can paint a picture, but do the same thing. Send it to the person or show them to it in a video if you're not able to see them face-to-face yet. That way they know you have it for them, and share why you made this piece of art for them and how excited you are to share it with them once you're able to. And again, document your feelings, document what was hard or what was easy, and how long you felt that feeling after sharing that information with that person. Step 4 is do a helpful happiness experiment. So this is where you kind of get to become the researcher and do a little bit of investigating. So I want you to design a survey that you can distribute to family members, your troop, your friends, everyone, but it needs to be a few people so that you're able to get some data from a lot of people. So you can create a happiness survey by asking questions that people can agree or disagree with. And it can be a scale from 1 to 5, with 1 being disagree and 5 being agree. It could be emojis, whatever you think would work best for your survey. So you can come up with questions like, when I do something I love, time goes by quickly, and people would rate from 1 to 5 if they agree with that or disagree with that. Or if things look bad, I try to be positive, and they would rate themselves. So come up with 5 questions that you can ask people on your survey. Once you get those surveys back, make a chart, make a graph, make something that shows the data you've collected. Be sure to keep it anonymous so that nobody's names are on it. But do you see any patterns? Do a lot of people feel happiness in one category and not happiness in another category? And share that data with the group of people you surveyed. If that doesn't work, you can also focus on 1 friend or 1 family member that you know might be having a hard time right now, and share with them some of the techniques you've learned about that help make you feel better, whether it's taking photos, exercising, writing in your blessings journal. Share those with that person and keep checking in with them to see how it's working for them. And if it's working for them, great. If not, maybe you guys can brainstorm new ideas together. But make sure you are documenting that as well to see if you see a pattern in that person as well. Step 5, the final step, is creating a happiness action plan. So after you've done everything to learning about yourself and learning about others, I want you to take what you've learned and create something. Now this could be a presentation, it could be a collage, it could be something where you just are talking with your troop or a family member or a friend about what you do to make yourself happy and tips you have for other people to feel happy. You could also write notes around your house that help make you feel positive and optimistic every day. So what I like to do is write a note on my mirror in my bathroom every week so that I can see it, and it's an inspiring quote or a quote that makes me laugh so that I can leave in a great mood. As well as my roommate and I have a whiteboard on our door that we see before we leave, where we can leave each other happy notes, wishing each other a great day at work and anything that we might have planned afterwards. So it's just a great way to put a smile on your face as well as people around in your house. The final thing that you can do is create a bliss box. And with that, you can take things you've written in your journal, photographs, little souvenirs, anything that you know will make you happy and cheer you up. Take those items and put them in a box or put them in a bag and keep them stored away. But when you're feeling upset or unhappy, pull those things out. And I'm sure a smile will be brought to your face when you see all of those great things that make you feel better, make you feel happy, make you feel uplifted by just those simple small things you put in that box. And then put it away, get it back out for a rainy day. I hope that as you work through this badge, you learn a lot about yourself and what works for you. You might have to test a lot of different things out. Maybe journaling isn't for you. Maybe reading isn't for you. Maybe painting a picture isn't for you. That's okay. We're not all the same, and not all of those things are going to make all of us happy. So really record though what is working for you, what isn't but might work for others, and share that with everyone. I look forward to seeing all of the great things that you girls come up with to help boost everyone's spirits and increase happiness, as well as learning a little bit about the science behind all of it, why this is working. So do a little bit of research on happiness and how our brain is affected by that. And I will post a couple links to that at the end of this video. I hope you have a great time. I'm looking forward to seeing your results, and don't forget to keep smiling. Have a great day.